Hi guys, today is December the 17th after the market closed, and we are going to start looking at a chart of S&P 500 after 3 days of downturn. This was a gravestone doji, then there's a pullback here, there's another pullback. We hit that 50-day moving average, closed below that, and then today, boom, we just made a very big stride here. It's about quite a bit, let's say we made a big strike and a big candle here, and S&P finished the day here at 16 points, which is a good size move here. If you look at it, this move, which started on November the 16th, is intact. So what we did is we got a little breather here. We're making higher highs and higher lows. This was the low, then we made another higher low, and now we're going making it probably gonna kill this 1440 and go higher. So the market was like this in the morning. 15-minute chart, take a look at it. It came down here yesterday, the day before, all the way down here, made 1411, and then ran up here with a big candle early in the morning, and then it never looked back, and it just kept on going. The news was that John Boehner is basically negotiating for a $1 million tax hike for people, and he's rallying his position closer to the White House. And this news of resolving the fiscal cliff overshadowed everything else, and the market just took off. Well, those are news. So the market was reacting graciously to any kind of solution. What basically the market is looking at some kind of a solution in this crisis. Nobody likes this crisis. Nobody likes uncertainty. But there was some certainty today, and however shallow that may be, there is nothing really done. But that is how the market reacts. RUT red. We're going to take a look at it here, which is very quickly. K, where it is taking the data a long time. I don't know what I can tell you, but let's see. Here we go. That also took off, and it went up to 835, and it is also in conjunction. The broad market is rising. Let's look at some of the stocks here. I'm going to go very quickly. This data thing is taking a longer than I usually think, and so I have to probably, this is where this thing is. Remember, this was the wedge that this stock made here, Apple, and all these gaps here, it gapped down here, and today it undercut the previous low, which was set here. This was on 11/16, and it undercut the low. The low today was 501, and then it rebounded a little bit and closed the day here. If you want to look at it here closely, this is what the 15-minute looks like on Apple. This was the gap. It went down here 501, then rallied back up here. A lot of people bought it here, which is very risky here to do, but this is an island. It looks like it's going to gap up tomorrow here, and it finished the day very strongly here. And then this is the neckline, the 521, and there's a gap here till 527. So there's some more room here. After that, we don't know what it'll do. Probably is going to gap up in the morning and complete that story. On the other hand, let's look at the 15-minute on Google, and the data is taking a little longer, so just be patient with it. That is happening for some reason. I am not sure what it is, but let's go take a look at it. Soon Google would show up here on a 15-minute chart. Let's look at it here. This is the chart. It gaps up and started going up here, never looked back. It just was up, and this is a bad data here. This is not what really happened here. Google is now sitting here on a daily chart here. If you look at it, this is the chart on Google. This was the big move that came in here, and then this candle is 720. It negated half of that down move here. So that is what the good thing it did here. If you look at it here, it has already moved halfway here where it used to be. It climbed over its 50-day moving average, and the stock is probably going to go up to 760 or so in few days or months or weeks. We don't know when this will happen. And some of the stocks that were out there today that were very good was Bank of America. The financials are doing very well here. The financial rally is taking place in all these stocks. Bank of America was, look at this congestion pattern here. It broke out from that a wedge type of pattern, and then now it consolidated and hit 11 here, which is very nice. And most of these financials are probably going to go up also. And we have one more here, GS, which is a sister of the this is what is keeping the rally going here. GS also moved out here very nicely to 123 above its 50-day moving average. So the market direction, let's come back to SPX. It stays solidly up here, and that's what you really want to know as far as the trading is concerned. And look at this nice candle here. Hopefully we're going to go up to 1440.